Alright, what you're seeing behind me is Sarver Hollow. It's one of the newer AT shelters, built in 2010, so it's only 6 years old. It's zero point 0.4 off the trail, down a very steep set of switchbacks, and then the water source, even so it says a 0.05, is actually about a 0.2 down. Down there's an old cistern that didn't have very good looking water in it, so you had to keep going down the draw a little bit there to get to some good water. Here's an old homestead down there, remnants of a log cabin and a couple of chimneys of a homestead, so that's probably the Sarvers. It's a nice shelter. A lot of people don't come down here probably because it's so far off the trail, and that's probably what's kept it nice. The family of 7 is going to Nidal Shelter, which is next. They're taking a short day today, which allows me to go to the second shelter, which is 16 miles away. It's going to be a really hard day for me today to do that. That'll give me a little bit of spacing. A lot of the problems with mice and bears and things like that are as a result of folks like this. They come in and they basically just they got their dog and they give them all the scraps and just threw the scraps around. There's food all over the place. Very boisterous, very not really great backwoods etiquette, in my opinion. I don't even seem to be a nice family. Just not real good at following the rules of leave no trace and kind of respecting other people. But hey, it's their hike, so I can't criticize it. It just doesn't match up with mine. So hopefully I can get a little bit of distance today. So, all right, 16 miles. 50% chance of rain, a little bit of sunshine right now, which is very welcome. I stink. Oh my gosh, this is day 5, 2 days of heavy climbing, really a lot of sweating. I was able to wash my shirt out the night before. Didn't do much good. I smell like ammonia, which means I'm burning protein. Now I'm eating protein, but sometimes when you burn your muscle is when you get that ammonia smell, so I'm a little worried about that. But so far my food is holding out better than I thought, which means I'm probably not eating enough of it. All right, let's go hike. Oh, and this is day, I want to say, 88. It's Monday morning, the 29th of May. Happy Memorial Day to all the vets out there, and to their families who paid the ultimate sacrifice. Got some friends that are in that category. Bye.
Islands in the sky. That is what we are. And except for my breathing, this is so serene. See the clouds out there? It's like there's just a sea of white and all these emerald green mountains sticking up. Islands in the sky.
Well, just taking a quick break. The ridge line has been a mixture of boulders to scramble over and nice smooth paths. So, it is what it is, and it's giving me a pretty good workout here this morning. Right now there's a nice cool breeze blowing, and it's helping to cool me down a little bit. As you can see, I'm starting to get saturated already. Just a peaceful, serene day today. Spending some time thinking about all the buddies I've lost. One keeps coming to my mind in particular. We called him G9. Had a long Greek name, nine letters in his name. He didn't die in a helicopter accident. He died in a C-130 crash. Actually, it was a hard landing. It was the one in Kuwait that the guys, they just blew it. They landed like 2,000 feet short of the runway in the desert, blew the gear, and Mike just happened to be sitting next to it, and the shrapnel from the exploding strut tore him up pretty good, and he died in the arms of one of our other H-60 pilots that was on board. At least he wasn't alone. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.
Isn't this beautiful? G9, this moment's for you. It's the last view, I think, before starting the descent. Very peaceful today. Hazelnut saw that I was having a hard time. She asked if we could pray together. She's a good person. May God bless her for her kindness. To be this day.
Well, folks, it took me 15 minutes shy of 4 hours, 3:45 to hike. 6 miles. I stopped here at the Nadal shelter. It's got great camping, by the way. Great camping sites. And gonna start hiking. And I got 10.1 to do for the end of the day. Now yesterday at 4 o'clock, is it 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock? Let me think for a minute. It was, I thought it was maybe 4. I had the decision to either stop at the shelter or come here. And if it had been an hour earlier, and if I had an extra liter of water, I would have come. But I was down to half a liter. And this is the next water source. I'm glad I didn't, because had I, probably about an hour and a half into that hike, it started raining really hard. And about an hour and a half into that hike across that ridgetop was a lot of flat, slanted rocks. It would have been absolutely dangerous for me with my knees to try and negotiate that. And anyway, I'm just glad that I stayed. It would have been a mistake to have tried to venture this way. I drank 2 liters of water en route here, and that's 6 miles. Could have drank another. Once I got here, I drank some, but complicating the matters is I forgot to take my filter down to get the water, which was a hike. So therefore I only brought back the bag. So I've got a water source down here by the road. In a couple of miles, I'll get some water there and rehydrate as part of that, because then the next 8 miles there's no water. So, all right. What a day. So anyway, we'll, sorry about that. My hands are slipping. I was almost ready to drop my phone. All right, let's go hike on. Bye.
Coming down the ridgeline from the Eddie Murphy Memorial. He was the most decorated soldier in World War II, earning the Medal of Honor. You're right literally on the ridgeline, and you can see down both sides here. It's hard walking though. A lot of rocks, as you can see. And this is the biggest lizard I've seen on the trail so far. Oh, there he goes. I feel bad I didn't get any video for you of the memorial. I guess I was just wrapped up into everything today about thinking about my friends and the families of my friends that have been killed in the military, and I got up there. I was in a very sullen mood, and rendered military honors to him. And if you've never seen his movie about his life that he stars in, it's called To Hell and Back. You should get it and watch it. It's I mean, that's him. That's who this man was. And once again, sorry I did not get any video of it. It was just I was in just one of those moments, and I took a few photographs, and can't figure out how to get them in to the video with YouTube capture. It might be one of those things that I edit later and put in once the hike's done. But for now, a long walk down. I've got less than a half a liter of water because I shared a half a liter with a girl that had totally run out on the climb up, let alone the next 5 miles on the descent. So I think I've got about 2 miles to go to get to the water source at the road, and then another mile and a half after that to get to the shelter, which is another one that's off the trail. So all right, some of this rock and stuff reminds me of New Mexico, and the color, just the color of the rock and the pine needles and stuff. But anyway, all right, talk to you later, folks. Bye.
Well, let me apologize if I'm swatting. The mosquitoes and the gnats are pretty bad here. I ended up 1.1 short of my goal, so I did a 15 today, but my feet are absolutely torn up, and a lot of people were going to the shelter. There's no guarantee that there's even camping spaces there, but there is here by the creek, got a water source company, so I think we'll stay here for the night. Plus the shelter is 0.3 off the trail, so that's a 0.6 round trip, so you know it's only going to cost me an extra half mile of walking really tomorrow to get to the hostel. So trying to get up early, get an early start like I did today. I was actually hiking up on the AT by 7:45, and that included that. Sorry, man. These flies are, these gnats are terrible. That included the about at that 0.4, which is almost a 0.5, uphill switchback, grueling grind. So I feel pretty good about that. Now I know why my friend said he had to take a day off in Daleville because his feet were torn up. My feet are torn up. All right, everybody. That's the end of the day. Got to get this tent up before I lose my light and get some supper going. So anyway, on this Memorial Day, thank you, all of you vets, for all your service, your sacrifice, and in some cases, your lives. Goodbye.